obviously this is my first watch all the season, so looking forward to it, I suppose, when I go on with Alex later. But aye, some interest.
Dundee do get themselves a point. They did fancy more. They were so close to all three. Russell Martin in the end.
Right, I'm saying it, right, and I don't care if nobody agrees with me. If people start saying, "Oh, Martin, you're completely overreacting," see, even before we get to the bunch of shite bags that our players are, Russell Martin, if we want any chance of doing anything this season, Russell Martin needs to be sacked. He needs to be sacked. 2 games, 2 draws, first time since 1989 we've not won one of our first 2 games. Didn't look like scoring, and we were fortunate enough to get a penalty against one of the worst teams in the SPFL in Dundee, whose manager, I don't know how he inspires anybody, right? Martin has to be sacked, and I don't care now what we do in Europe. Couldn't give a monkeys. Could not. I don't make it to the Champions League. Don't care. Make it to the Europa League. Don't care. Beat a big European team. Don't care. Martin has to go. Has to go. There is no other. And I know people will say it's 2 games in. You can't sack your manager. You're being far too reactionary. Nah, has to go. Has to be sacked. Has to go. Ian, how are you?
I'm not going to lie. I'm extremely pissed off. Unhappy.
It's David here live from Ibrox Stadium after Rangers put in another turgid display to drop 2 more points already in the league with a 1-1 draw against Dundee. First things first, Dundee are not a good side. This is a terrible result for Rangers, and in fact it's one we only got because of a James Tavernier penalty right at the death, and it's probably more than we deserved, in all honesty. The better chances in today's game fell to Dundee. Rangers had named the same team that played the other night, and it was a chance for us to see, have they learned anything? Are we going to see an improvement and not just this good in Europe, crap at home thing that we've seen the last few seasons? Well, we got exactly that this week, a brilliant European performance, and then all the momentum squandered with a bad display. Again, it's the same old mistakes. Rangers were far too slow at the start, too safe with the ball, just knocking it side to side in the horseshoe. And we were warned what Dundee could do from...
Where do we start on a performance like that?
Dreadful. There's no other way to describe it. Rangers absolutely hopeless today. Dundee got the lead, thoroughly deserved it, and Stephen Presley, I think if you'd offered him a point beforehand.
News, a little match reaction, of course, after our draw against Dundee at Ibrox. Rangers have failed to win. Rangers have failed to win. Rangers have failed to win. Failed to win. Failed to win. To win. To win. To win.